Alright, as a follow-up, I'm gonna take off this jock tag. This thing. The worst thing to play replicas ever. They're really not terribly difficult to take off. All you have to do is go around the border on the front of it. I usually go in from the front, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's little loops all along here. And typically you only need to do every other one and the rest just kind of pull off. So if you start and grab one, and a little finagling, you can get the second one. There you go, and you just continue on. And I usually go in on the front and go towards the outside of the tag. That way you don't accidentally, tear up this part. Yeah, and I'm going to get that ready to pull off, and I'll resume. It should be noted that the sides I consider to be a little bit more difficult just because the threading goes with the grain of the jock tag, so it is a little harder to see. So once you get it all loosened up, you can then sort of give it a nice little pull and it'll loosen right up. Any place that doesn't smoothly come off, like here and over here, go back. There you go. Go back and just clean up anything in here that you missed, because I miss things. Occasionally you'll get a corner that's really stubborn, like this one. I'm pulling it and it's not coming out. If you pull it up a little bit, you can see exactly what it's holding on to. And remember, you want to cut, you don't want to necessarily cut this yellow part. You want to cut the gray silvery one. And you cut that, it should just pop right off. So now that it's off completely, and it's a piece of garbage, you have this awful outline. So what you do is you flip it inside out, and you'll see that there's a string all around here, and it just pulls right up. So you just pull it and it'll come right out. That's trash too. And you need to get all these little gray fuzzies out. You just rub them with your fingernail and they'll all come right on out. And go along there. And once you got all those little fuzzies out, it's nice and clean. Now if you have this ghost of a rectangle, you just go take your iron and put it on its lowest setting. If it's got steam, use that, and just go over it a bunch. Just keep the iron moving and keep it on a pretty low setting, and that square will come right out and it'll be nice and pretty.